Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my foundation routine when my skin is extra dry, my very hydrating foundation routine, the products that I use to keep my skin nice and hydrated and looking very healthy, even though I myself am very not, but I guess it's just the appearance, right? So if you guys are interested in my foundation routine when I have super dry skin, just keep watching. Okay, so we all know that my skin is super dry. So to make sure that, you know, my skin and everyone else's skin and your skin is nice and hydrated, we want to make sure that we drink lots and lots of water. And with that being said, it's something that I don't do. To get the illusion that my skin is, you know, nice and hydrated and healthy, I'm going to, of course, first start off with the base, which is the moisturizer. So I'm just going to first start off with my moisturizer. And as of lately, I've really been enjoying the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. I've been loving this moisturizer because it's like a moisturizer and a primer all in one, and it really makes your skin feel super soft and blurred out. I've been obsessed with this moisturizer. You could also use this as a primer, but I'm not going to use this as a primer. I'm just going to use this as a moisturizer. And for my primer, let's take a guess here. Yes, you got it right. The Smashbox Primerizer. You know this is my shit. Take like 3 pumps and I'm going to just rub this baby in. Just gives my skin that added, you know, hydration. And then now that we are all nice and moisturized and primerized, I'm going to go in with my foundation. So the foundation that I'm going to be using today is the Loreal Infalible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I actually completely forgot about this foundation, and when I was going through, you know, my stuff to get for this video, I saw it and I was like, oh, well, let me try it. Hopefully this is my shade. Ooh. And hopefully this isn't expired, because that would not be good. I just put 3 pumps and I'm just going to just dab all over my face. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. You could use a hydrating foundation, like I was gonna use my Fenty foundation for this video, but I love that foundation, but it breaks me out so much, and I've been loving my skin lately, so just wasn't taking that risk for this video. And I'm just going to blend it out with my e.l.f. sponge. As we all know, this has been my go-to sponge for the past couple of videos. And next I'm going to be going in with my favorite concealer right now, and that's my Huda Beauty High Coverage Creamy Concealer in the shade Cookie Dough 14N. And I'm just going to be placing this underneath my eyes and all the other usual areas. So this concealer is very full coverage. It's very matte, so it can get a bit drying underneath the eye. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of my Smashbox primer oil, just like a drop or two, onto the back of my hand. I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to dab into it, and then I'm going to just take that sponge and just blend it out. And that oil is going to keep my concealer getting very dry. Okay, so my camera annoyingly just stopped recording when I was powdering and bronzing my face. So for the powder that I used underneath my eyes, I used my tried and true, you know, Merceir powder. And I just applied it with my sponge per usual. I have a couple of videos of me already, you know, putting powder on my face, so I can link those down below. And then for the powder that I use all over my face, I used the Becca Hyrda-Mist Set and Refresh powder. This formula is like no other formula. It actually feels wet on your skin. Like, it's like a wet powder, which is so weird, but I like it for my entire face because I feel as though that it really makes my skin look like smooth and blurred out, and look, it's very nice for all over the face. I don't like it for underneath the eye. I feel as though that it looks a little bit more drying when I put it underneath the eye, which is weird. So that's why I put my Merceir underneath my eye area, and then I used my Becca powder all over my face, and then I also used that with my sponge. And then of course for bronzer, I used my Fenty Stalk'r bronzer in Beige Gyal. And at first I used this Wet n Wild like dense brush, but I had to switch it to this big, was it a Wet n Wild? This big e.l.f. brush, because I kind of, you know, went ham with it and it was looking a little crazy, even though you can never be too bronzed, in my opinion. But I'm just doing this to, you know, make sure everything looks nice and blended and smooth, and you know. And then for blush, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio, and this is in the Peachy Love. And I'm just going to be focusing on these two pinky colors. And I'm going to use this Wet n Wild stippling brush. Ooh, this baby is pigmented. And then going back in with my fluffy e.l.f. brush and just blending everything out even further. And then to really like sharpen my contour, my bronzer, I like to go in with my Sephora Velvet Smooth powder, and this is in the shade medium 30. And I'll go in with like, we'll say I'll go in with this Wet n Wild P50 brush. It's like a angled brush like that. Dip it into this and just really sharpen that contour line. A trick that I've also been using is using a cotton round like this, just folding it in half like so, and dipping it in this way so it looks like this, and just sharpening up that contour that way. You see how that looks so much more sharper? And then I'm just going to, you know, smooth out the rest of my face with that powder with just this fluffy brush. I just want to make sure that I'm getting, you know, I'm getting everything to look nice and smooth and blended. I love this powder because it's very like a lightweight powder. It's nothing crazy. It's not going to add a lot of extra coverage. It just really helps to just blend everything in nicely and seamlessly. And last but not least, of course, you know, we got to put on some of that highlight to make that skin look nice and glowy and healthy and hydrated. And I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the Sugar palette. And this is like brand spanking new, guys. I just got this. I'm going to be featuring it again. This along with my primer oil in my Sephora haul. Which that video will be coming out, I think, after this one. It's going to be coming out after this one. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm just going to take just this fan brush and I'm going to be dipping into these 3 colors right here. So this one is Starburst, Gumdrop, and then I'm going to be dipping into a little bit of Marshmallow. And look how beautiful and glowy that looks. And then I'm just going to take Marshmallow and just place that on the tip of my nose. And at the bridge of my nose. And on my Cupid bow. And just blend that out. Love the tip of the nose highlight. Obsessed. Alright, and that's all pretty much for the face. I'm going to put on some mascara on my top and bottom lashes, do my brows, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. I did my brows. I put some mascara on my lashes and I did my lips, of course, off. If you want to see how I do my brows, I'll leave that down below or I'll have it pop up here. And then also I'll show you how I do my lips as well. Again, it'll be in the description box or it'll pop up here. Either or. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to be setting my face and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's the 3-in-1 Replenish and Set Spray. I love this stuff because it really keeps your face hydrated throughout the day without having your makeup melt all over the place. Okay guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below and let me know like what you guys do to keep your face nice and hydrated. Your, foundation routine for your dry skin or your foundation routine for your oily or combination skin. I want to know it all. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.